What's the real threat, AI or AI panic? What if the fear around AI ends up doing more harm than the technology itself? In 2023, a Reddit user posted a fake leaked memo claiming OpenAI was secretly training AI to manipulate elections. Within hours, it had spread across social media platforms, spawning conspiracy theories and calls for immediate government intervention. The memo was debunked within days, but not before it influenced policy discussions and fueled extremist narratives about AI being weaponized against democracy. This wasn't an isolated incident. It's a preview of what happens when fear, not facts, drives our relationship with artificial intelligence. The numbers tell a story of rising panic. A 2023 survey by Pew showed that 52% of Americans are more concerned than excited about AI in daily life, compared with just 10% who say they are more excited than concerned. In a 2024 one by YouGov, 54% described their feelings towards AI using the word cautious, 49% say they are concerned, 40% are skeptical, and 22% are scared. In another 2024 one by Gallup, at least 8 in 10 adults are concerned about using AI for hiring decisions, 85%, driving vehicles, 83%, and recommending medical advice, 80%. And this fear is global. A 2025 KPMG study found that globally, 70% believe regulation is needed. Interestingly, U.S. respondents show a more cautious and skeptical attitude towards AI compared to the global average. But here's what the surveys don't capture: the difference between rational caution and destructive panic. One protects us from genuine risks, the other creates new ones. When fear becomes the weapon. Decades of psychological research have established a troubling pattern. Widespread fear creates opportunities for exploitation that often prove more dangerous than the original threat. Dr. Mary Poffenroth, a biopsychologist who studies fear-based manipulation, explains why. Our capacity for critical thinking and logical decision-making suffers under a state of anxiety. Scammers profit from fear-inducing scenarios like threats of legal action, financial loss, or missed opportunity. The COVID-19 pandemic provided a real-time case study of how our ancient fear response can be exploited for nefarious purposes, as researchers noted in a 2021 study published in PMC. And bad actors' formula shows their love for that fear. They spread fear-induced conspiracies and portray themselves as the solution providers, or monetize it. A 2013 content analysis study found that over 60% of phishing emails deliberately use fear-inducing tactics. And in a recent one, a 67-year-old has lost her savings for retirement after falling victim to a phishing scam. They put the fear of God in me immediately, and I didn't have time to think, she told on TV. And now, it may just be a matter of time and scale before this fear of AI, like any other fear, starts feeding bad actors even more. When fear breeds black swans. When panic spreads, weird things start happening that nobody planned for. Some of it is organized manipulation, sure. A 2023 study found that turning AI into a security threat has led to more extreme views and even political violence. Bad actors do amplify fears to gain followers or sell solutions, but that's not the only problem. Panic creates chaos in ways we can't predict. Panic creates chaos in ways we can't foresee. You don't need millions of people in full-blown terror to trigger erratic reactions. It only takes a few individuals under pressure, confused, anxious, or overwhelmed, for something to break. What happens when AI panic intersects with other social stressors? When tech fear compounds economic anxiety. When someone under extreme stress decides their only way out is drastic action? Think about it. A lone individual convinced AI will destroy humanity might target a tech company. Someone terrified of job loss might sabotage public infrastructure. A group of parents, gripped by rumors, might shut down a school's AI tutoring program. These are black swan events, improbable but plausible. Global fires don't need big sparks. Some may argue these events are small, but when combined with a global buildup of pressure, the consequences can become unimaginable. Let's take a look at how powerful small things can be. 1. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, 1914. What happened? A 19-year-old Bosnian Serb nationalist, Gavrilo Princip, assassinated the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne in Sarajevo. Big impact. Sparked World War I due to entangled alliances. Loss: 40 million military and civilian casualties. Massive political collapse, e.g., Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, Russian empires. 2. Burning of the Reichstag, 1933. Small act. The German parliament building is set on fire by a lone arsonist, or possibly staged. Global fallout. Hitler uses it to justify emergency powers and dissolve democracy in Germany. Loss, damage. Directly enabled Nazi dictatorship, leading to l'Abus and the Holocaust. 70 to 85 million deaths in WW2. 3. Shooting of a Tunisian fruit vendor sparks Arab Spring, 2010. What happened? Mohamed Bouazizi, a street vendor in Tunisia, self-immolated in protest of police harassment. Big impact. Sparked mass uprisings across the Arab world. Loss. Regimes fell in Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, Yemen. Syrian civil war followed with over 500,000 deaths and millions displaced. Amid escalating global fear over AI, a single, seemingly inconsequential event could precipitate far-reaching upheaval. A collective mindset shift requires everyone's effort. While AI risks are real and deserve serious attention, the solution may begin with a collective mindset shift, one that requires individual effort to separate legitimate concerns from manufactured panic. This means we start demanding specificity. When someone claims AI poses a threat, ask for concrete examples, timelines, and proposed solutions. Vague warnings about AI taking over should be met with requests for technical details. Following the money. Who benefits from AI panic? Often, it's not the people most affected by AI systems, but those seeking political power, media attention, or financial gain from the chaos. Supporting actual experts. Listen to AI researchers, ethicists, and engineers who work with these systems daily, not pundits who profit from fear. Focusing on current harms. AI systems today have real impacts on hiring, lending, criminal justice, and healthcare. These problems require solutions, not speculation, and this is exactly why I wrote my mini book, Personal One-Pager, Your Most Powerful Self-Pitching Tool. I wanted to help more people get their value recognized instantly, especially when the job market is depressing and they urgently need to land a new job or client to pay the bills. Like Sundar Pichai said in the latest Friedman show, PDOOM is actually high, but if humanity collectively puts their minds to solving a problem, whatever it is, we can get there. Yet, if we allow our fear to override rationale and the necessary efforts to dig into some basics about AI, we might be doomed before PDOOM.